1 Samuel 12, verse 16. Now therefore stand and see this great thing, which the Lord will do before your eyes. KJV, a long biblical story based on the verse. The sun stood high over Gilgal, pressing heat into the earth as the people of Israel gathered in uneasy silence. Their new king, Saul, stood before them, tall, impressive, exactly what they had asked for. A king like the nations. But the prophet Samuel stood nearby, older now, his hair silvered by years of obedience. His eyes carried both grief and resolve. He had anointed Saul at God's command, yet he knew the deeper truth. The people had not simply requested leadership. They had rejected the direct rule of the Lord. Samuel raised his staff slightly, and the murmuring faded. "You have chosen a king," he said, his voice steady but heavy. "The Lord has granted your request, but understand what you have done." The people shifted uncomfortably. They had been afraid of enemies, afraid of uncertainty, afraid of being different. They wanted visible strength, something they could point to in battle. They wanted security they could measure. Samuel's gaze swept across the assembly. "Now therefore stand and see this great thing, which the Lord will do before your eyes." The command was sharp. No one moved. It was the time of wheat harvest, a dry season when rain was rare and storms almost unheard of. Farmers had brought in their crops under clear skies for generations. Thunder in harvest was unnatural. Samuel lifted his face toward heaven. He did not shout. He did not beg. He simply called upon the Lord. At first, nothing happened. The sky remained blue, cloudless, undisturbed. Then, far in the distance, a low rumble rolled across the hills. Heads turned. A second rumble followed, louder this time, vibrating through the ground beneath their sandals. Darkness began to creep across the sky as heavy clouds gathered from nowhere. The wind shifted suddenly, whipping garments and scattering loose straw across the threshing floors. A crack of thunder split the air so violently that several people fell to their knees. Lightning tore through the sky, illuminating Saul's stunned expression. Rain poured down in torrents, drenching grain that had moments before been safe and dry. The people cried out, not from physical pain, but from realization. This was no ordinary storm. It was precision. It was timing. It was divine interruption. They understood. The Lord had not lost authority simply because they chose a king. He had not surrendered his throne to human demand. He remained sovereign, able to command nature itself,